Okay. It is stuck really tight. So yeah, you're taking
Pull
some...
on it really, really hard.
Okay, you rip it off, at least half of
Yes.
it. As I said, it is stuck really tight. Thus preventing this superstition from, doing things.
Yes. Okay.
You see a couple of cops, look glance over you briefly as you make that, as the rip makes the sound.
Uh-oh. Was there more than one piece of paper? I thought there were two.
Well, there is one on this statue.
I need to remove the other one too, just to be on the safe side. Can't I just quickly deface it? Because if I ruin the picture, it's also worthless, right?
Yes, indeed. Or you anger the toad so much you will never see any money ever again. This should be in the preview. Do not anger the toad. That is bad for you.
God damn it. Ooh! It just so happens that Rose always has a small bottle of perfume on her, and she quickly heads over to the other picture, and she sprays it on the toad, and because it's painted on with ink, the alcohol in the perfume makes the ink all runny. So there. And just to be, very certain it's completely ruined, she, quickly rubs over it with her handkerchief to make certain it's all smeared out.
5 dice. Again, same tactic. This time the offense is to, deface it properly, to, rub it out properly.
Okay. I'm gonna put 3 in offense and 2 in defense then. Alright. Let's roll. Only 1 success in offense and no, in defense. Oh no, I'm gonna get noticed.
Yes, you do get
It's ironic how the ripping noise made. Well, that was more discreet than the perfume bottle.
Damn you, obnoxious perfumes, ma'am. What, ma'am?
What's that
what
smell?
Are you doing? says the policeman, who is rather short but with a really deep coffee brown voice. A Chinaman of course by birth. So he speaks, I forgot, Cantonese? Anyway, Chinese. Let's go for Chinese. I'm not going to be too accurate. Ma'am, what are you doing?
God damn it. Okay, this is stupid, but I'm gonna do it anyway. She suddenly drops on her knees and starts sobbing, and she goes those men, those horrible brutes, and she just starts starts spouting out incomprehensible gibberish because she's sobbing and stuff like that.
Roll me your dice. You got 4. As you feign to be, traumatized.
Yes. Which one is defense? Not getting away?
Obviously, you want to get out now before he finds out who you really are. Getting out will be your offense, and getting him to, believe your story will be defense.
Guess I'll just equally divide them then. It's a pretty flimsy defense, but I couldn't think of anything right now. Okay, I'm gonna probably use police. Then again, do I have a trait that would help me with feigning ignorance and stuff? Police detective?
Yeah, former police detective, because as a police detective you have to learn to go undercover and take on roles that you normally wouldn't.
It actually doesn't matter, because even if I'm just going off my basic number 2 trait, I didn't roll a 3 or anything, so it's basically the same thing. Okay. I got a success on each side. Now you're muted.
The courteous police officer escorts you to the paramedics, who just, put you in a blanket and just say comforting words, and, you manage to and after a while you just can just walk offset and walk away from the crime scene. If you decide to do
I didn't
that.
hear the beginning of your explanation, but I think you said I was taken away by some paramedics.
No, the courteous police officer escorts you to the paramedics, put a warm blanket around you, say comforting words until you're feeling better and you can, leave.
Yeah.
So,
And
yes.
when I leave, I immediately throw down the blanket, going like, "Oh, that was so humiliating."
No, right. Damn, those humiliating. I want a quick button for this one. Okay, so yeah, you got some more information.
Yes.
Toads. Oh,
Mhm.
that's weird. Perhaps
Indeed.
that's a good point that you got out when you did, because now the cantankerous bull that is Captain Bo is stomping back into the bank, demanding answers right now. So, you've got a bit of information. Do you have
Yes.
a lead? Actually, yes, I'm going to give you one bonus. You also recognized the calligraphy of the inscriptions, so you know who made these feng shui prayer papers.
Yes.
Okay. Are you taking
I
the
wonder
rest?
if any of the dark arts are involved. And again, this is not really my area of expertise. Maybe I should go gather some clues first.
Yes. Are you taking the Goailos?
Taking the what?
The foreigners, the Westerners.
The Gaijin.
No, that's Japanese.
In Chinese,
okay.
that would be Guailo.
God damn it, Rose is used to working alone. But I don't want to leave everybody out, and I don't want to act like a lone wolf. So I'm trying to think of a good reason why she should think they should come along.
Well, let's put it the
Well,
other way
they
around.
did
guys
just.
think of anything?
They
wait.
did just
The
randomly.
mechanic. Well, they met randomly, but luckily the mechanic has seen what you did there. So yeah, he saw you investigating the backs of the statues while the chubby dragon was screamed at. So there is a connection there.
Well, actually,
Maybe I want to meet up with them again to make certain they don't rat me out.
Yes, and maybe you want to interrogate, ask them a few questions. Maybe they saw something interesting.
Yes, you know what? That's actually better. That I'm suspicious of them instead of wanting their help.
Go for it.
Okay, that's a lot better.
Well,
So yes, Yes, Richard?
what I was gonna say is they did kind of just randomly, decide to fight this bunch of strangers and all these, knife-wielding maniacs that robbed a bank,
Here's another thing.
I'm
they're
gonna
civilians.
assume you're like hitmen working for another gang or something.
Go for it. Here's another thing
Yes.
for you. They used blades.
Well, I used
It's
the blade.
1980. No. The mooks, the criminals used blades.
Yes, that's the first time you brought up the year. You didn't actually bring this up
right.
before.
Right. It is the 80s, man. So Hong Kong is still under British rule, and those mooks just used, ancient weapons, swords.
Okay. And so did the chef.
Yes,
Suspicion.
but he's weird.
But in any
gangsters-
case, I'm going to get back in the guise of the biker vigilante, and I'm gonna wait for them to get away from the cops and wait for an opportune moment to get the jump on them.
Nice. Gentlemen, are you allowing yourself to be jumped by the ferocious bad biker?
Well, if I notice her, I'm going to, I'm gonna have at least a blade up each sleeve, and I'm not gonna
That's
pull them
fine,
on
that's fine.
her. But if she tries anything, then I'm gonna defend myself, obviously.
Okay. So yeah, somewhere in a Hong Kong street, somewhere where the lighting sun, where the light. Oh wait, this is during the day. Somewhere where the sunlight does not reach the floor, amidst neon signs for noodles and electrical appliances and all manner of crazy Chinese wares. a woman in black biker
Don't narrate
kit.
what I do, Dawa.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, remember?
Sorry.
Remember
yes.
the game we're playing?
As I said, I'm still working with. Okay.
Yes.
Grimy. Oh yes.
Can I do my thing?
Yes. There's a big crowd. Go.
Yes. There was a fire escape there, and you thought for a moment you saw something move there, but then suddenly this biker chick suddenly lands in front of you.
You see,
And yes.
I was gonna say, as soon as that happens, you see blades come out of his sleeves, and he holds them up in a defensive position.
She actually does something similar. She also gets like in a defensive kung fu pose. And she actually just keeps staring at you for a while, not saying anything.
The crowd just gives you a lot of room so that you can knife fight in complete peace.
Yes, this is Hong Kong. They know the deal.
Yeah, don't say anything.
Oh no.
We're not here. Carry on.
Yep.
Okay. She stares at you for a while. Well, at both of you. How does Axel react?
Well, this is strange to say it on the list. Goodbye.
He's becoming quite a Hong Konger.
Yeah.
In what direction are you trying to go, Dries?
I'm going back to my truck.
Away from her or towards her?
Where I think I parked in front of the bank, so yeah.
Okay. She just says not so fast.
Okay, I'll walk slower then.
I grin.
Who are you two working for?
I grin and I say, I should ask you the same question.
I don't work for anyone.
Good. You don't recognize this face? He says as he grins. Wide.
You to me you look like a typical fat American tourist. See them all the time.
You actually see his knuckles grow white, and he says, I'm Irish, not American. And he punches her.
I'm Irish, you Asian racist.
There
But
we go. We have
he's-
a fight on our hands,
He's
don't we?
got the blades in his hand, so it still counts as his blade master, but he's not going to actually try and kill her. He's just going to teach her not to ever call him American again. So what he does is he fakes trying to slash at her twice with his blades, and then he goes to give her a kick, but as he does, he stops the kick halfway, and instantly his left fist comes out to punch her.
Okay.
How
Rose,
many?
meanwhile, just
I count 5 dice.
5.
Yes, you
Rose
agree.
meanwhile stays on the defense. She tries to move with every attack instead of blocking it or trying to counterattack it. And she's looking for an opening to try to knock him off balance. And since he's already heavy, that shouldn't be too difficult, right? And once she sees an opening, she tries to
Right.
kick him in the leg so he fall over.
6 dice for Ramses.
Ah. I'm gonna do 4 defense since I was mainly describing defensive things and 2 attack. Oh, whoops. Needs to go over here.
Oh, yeah. I got 2 defensive and 2 offensive.
Nice roll.
Wusha Biker.
You can't use Wusha
3
Biker.
defense. 3 defense and 2 attack.
You can't use Wusha Biker. You're not on your
Why
motorcycle.
not? It says Wusha Biker. What do you think Wusha means?
Wusha is a martial art.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, Wusha means martial art hero type person.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, I also know... never mind. Moving on. Yes, martial artist. So, yes,
Mhm.
you You fight. You fight for a moment, and you notice that you're equally matched.
Okay, that's interesting.
You actually see him. You see him grin, and he says, "Huh, not bad for a chicken leather."
And Rose counters by saying, "Not bad for a fat foreigner."
At least you didn't say American. And he puts the knives away.
No, I'm gonna follow the typical cliche by if they fought each other, they slowly trust each other. That's a typical action movie cliche, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
And she says from the way you fought, I can tell that you had no killing intent. It seems I misjudged you. You are not with the triads.
No, I'm not. The name is Chubby Dragon.
Chubby Dragon, I see.
I don't know if you recognize me from my many restaurants.
No, I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
A car drives off.
Wasn't there a
Jeffrey,
man with you just a moment ago?
I pick up my phone. Give me a moment. Jeffrey, stop the truck and bring him back here, please. Be nice about it,
Do
though.
you have one of those huge, bulky phones?
Yes,
Of
he's
course
rich.
I do.
He's got one of these, these big white bricks.
Of
Yeah,
course I
those
do.
were even new in the early 90s. So you got like this very revolutionary, extremely big device. Yeah, it's probably easier to just walk to a cell phone booth than to carry
No.
one of those heavy things around.
I carry it in my pack. My pack carries knives and that phone. That's it. And I call
Alright, Jeffrey.
I call the car phone, and Jeffrey
Yeah,
answers.
let's go talking. Dries, Axel is approached by, of course, by the man you know well. Well, Jeffrey, the butler to the fat chef. He says, "Excuse me, Mr. Axel.
Yes.
My master wishes to speak to you. Do you have some time for him?"
I gotta go make a new appointment with the bank now.
Ah, yes. Well, I'm sure that this will not take longer than a few minutes of your time. If you would do so, I will be in your debt, sir.
Fine. I'm the reluctant one.
I've noticed.
Good thing I've got money. You might not need a bank.
I don't have time for this.
Now, just hold on a moment, lady.
No, I'm just
Oh,
speaking for Dries' character.
oh, okay. All right. And so
Anyway,
It'd be
we're,
yes.
funny if he's the guy who talks like this all the time.
Where is he?
all right. So, by the way, you see the chubby dragon. He's going to stand out of the alley, and he's going to keep an eye out, looking around for the person he's supposed to meet. Obviously, but he's going to talk to them while he does that.
Oh, by the way, note
right.
that she didn't introduce herself. She never told you
So
her
yes,
name.
the three heroes reunite once more.
All right.
What's the name of Triad again? The something dragons?
The Imperial Dragons.
The chubby
Ooh,
dragon.
Imperials.
Yeah, evil empire.
Are
This-
they the?
This
There's
menacing
probably a guy in black
They
who
have
can
this
shoot
menacing-
lightning from his
Yes.
fingertips.
Yes, indeed. And who fires fireballs. They've got this menacing black dragon logo. Who in one paw clutches a big Uzi machine gun, and in the other the Imperial War fan. Oh yeah!
What the hell? Well, as soon as everybody's back together, I'll provide some plot exposition about these dragons.
Okay. Now, wait. One thing. Dawa, can I make it so that the Imperial Dragons are the ones who?
Yes,
I think
Yes,
that's
they
the
are.
assumption we're going on.
yes.
Okay. So,
They
We're
probably
all-
also killed Donnie.
probably. And they screwed over his workshop, father's workshop. or garage or whatever. Yeah. So we all have a bone to pick with them.
You have a bone to pick with them.
Okay. So we're gonna meet up again, or what?
Yes,
yeah, we're
yes,
meeting
How
up
is the
by
setup?
the alley.
Okay.
Not
So
suspicious
once
at
everyone's
all.
gathered up, I look to actually go and just like say with a disinterested tone in my voice, glad you could make it.
Yeah, I got a
Now
lot of
then.
stuff to do.
I think we all have a common enemy. They are called the Imperial Dragons. They're a rather new triad here in town, and GM provides some exposition, and I pretend I'm saying that.
You can, well, you've fought them a lot, so you can tell us a lot about the old Imperial Dragons, who were, and the one defining trait, you can, yes, so yeah, basic triads, doing a lot of fighting with other triads to get control of all the lucrative businesses.
Prostitution, drug deals. stuff
Yes,
like that.
indeed, the racketeering, the fun stuff. They had this, all the triad members are deeply loyal to each other, but they had this ideal of an empire of crime, to mirror the Chinese empire of old, and we even went so far as to call them, as to give themselves a courtly hierarchy and that sort of thing. And that was before, Donnie busted them down, because that hierarchy made them very, very predictable. You know who's in charge when you're beating up the Chamberlain, for instance. So yeah, leadership disbanded, leadership in jail, foot soldiers dead. They were just waiting to be swallowed up by one of the other gangs, or just killed outright.
Yes.
And then something happened. Nobody knows exactly what happened, but a new leader arose with such charisma and such a force of personality that suddenly the ranks swelled, and they gotten into some really strange dealings. Successful ones, and they are now led by a military mastermind. They are truly a danger. And that is where, first of all, this was of course killing Donnie, and taking some making sure certain outspoken people were put in place again. Their workshops burned, their daughters kidnapped. You know the deal. So yeah, obey the Empire, or the Emperor will cast you out and will judge you. That is the Black Dragon.
I pass on that information, but I leave out Donnie's name and I just generalize it by saying the police.
Yes. And yes, with
I
this
don't
new
want to give away my
this,
connection.
with this new threat, this new threat also comes with a more traditional outlook on life. The dragons now favor swords over guns.
Oh, and may I throw in my own little twist to the story?
Yes, go.
But the triads decided to play a little safer, and now they got almost the entire police force in their pocket. Chiefly among them, Captain what's his name?
Captain Bo, Captain Chang
Captain
Bull Bo, because he gets
that bastard may pretend he's all just and lawful, but he's as corrupt as they come.
Great.
So yeah, that's what I say. They bribed the police force.
This is
That's why she left, but that's not.
And
why
you have
she
one.
doesn't mention that.
And you have one single piece of hard evidence. One single lead to find you, to get you to the guys that broke down your workshop. You grab your friends and.
Wow, Dow, you're phrasing in and out.
Wow. Okay. One single lead to find the Imperial Dragons, and that is the calligraphy of that
Oh yes.
piece of paper. You know the artist?
Yes.
A kung fu monk from the Polin monastery.
There you go. I say all of that. I show the picture, and I say that we have to go investigate that lead. Well, actually, it's a plenty of torn up picture because I wasn't able to rip it all off. But it's still recognizable.
I look over at her and I say, well, I don't know about Mr. Axel over here, but I was supposed to meet someone here, but I know who I was supposed to meet, so to speak. And I don't think I would mind getting a little payback on them. You see him crunching his knuckles as he grins.
And she nods at that, saying, good, then we have a common agenda.
And I look over at Axel. So what do you say, Mr. Vandersteen?
Well, the Imperial Dragons wanted to use my father's garage, as a strip factory for cars, but I kinda refused, so they blew it up. So yeah, I got some payback to do as well.
Wait a minute. Vandersteen. I read about that. That was a couple blocks down from one of my restaurants.
Could be.
Yeah. You know what?
And that is the exact same restaurant that the Imperial Dragons wanted to buy off you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going block by block, buying and repossessing everything they can.
Oh yeah.
Rose looks at Axel and then says, "Where are you from?"
Actually, I'm kind of a native. My father's foreign. My mother's Chinese.
You're from Hong Kong?
Import.
What?
You're from Hong Kong.
My mother's Chinese. My father's Dutch. Yes, I'm from Hong Kong.
I thought you said Belgian.
No,
out of game.
Dutch, Belgian, whatever. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, there's no real
There's
no real difference between Belgium and Dutch people. They're all the same.
Yeah, there is.
The Belgian.
One's known for their chocolates and one isn't.
Herring. Damn,
One
I
is
like a
known
fish
The
for
other
right
ones
now.
are more into cheese.
One is known for their chocolate, the other is known for their water.
We're
I
actually
thought cheese. If we're going to talk about food, I think the Dutch are more known for their cheese.
true. We have got very good cheese, but
I
we're
was
also
talking-
excellent water managers.
I
Anyway.
was talking Belgium.
Yes.
Okay.
In any case,
Yep, you've got a common goal and a single lead.
she then nods at you and says, "I see. I mistook you for a foreigner. My apologies."
Yes, while you were speaking Mandarin, I could understand every word you were saying.
I see.
One question, Mr. Vandersteen.
Yes.
What were you doing here at the bank?
Like I said, they blew up my father's garage, and I was trying to get the insurance claim.
Oh, if that's all, then you don't want to just go through the bank. Let me, after we're done with this, let me make a call. I'll help you out.
Okay.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
You. No.